An unusual and intense storm is barreling up the East Coast this morning, threatening to put a serious damper on trick-or-treaters. Forecasters say a perfect storm of events is fueling the weather system. It's expected to bring rain, sleet, high winds, and as much as a foot of snow to some places from the mid-Atlantic states to New England. And CBS News correspondent Whit Johnson has the unique pleasure of joining us from Washington with the latest. Good morning, Whit. Hope it's okay where you are for now.
Oh, yes, Rebecca, just lovely. Good morning to you. Well, Washington, D.C. is one of a number of places up and down the East Coast that will see temperatures drop throughout the course of the day, turning this rain into snow. Not exactly what most people were expecting this time of year, leaving some to wonder if it's a sign of what's to come.
This weekend may feel a lot more like Christmas than the eve of Halloween. Snow making an early appearance this year may break decades-old records for October.
I was a little surprised to walk out and find that I had to dig out my brush and actually brush off the car.
This weather is more of a biting cold, more to the bones.
As the massive storm crawls up the East Coast, Massachusetts is likely to be one of the hardest hit with up to a foot of snow. Pennsylvania is expecting 6 to 10 inches. And accumulating snow is predicted from New York to areas as far south as Washington, D.C.
The storm is very unusual because we don't see snowstorms this big in October very often.
It's the same storm that dumped over a foot on Colorado, 9 inches on Wyoming, and dusted the Texas Panhandle. But a storm of this magnitude arriving before Halloween is far from normal. Since 1869, just 3 times has there been measurable snow in Central Park. In Boston, the first snowfall doesn't typically occur until November 30th. The early snow won't just be inconvenient, it could be dangerous too.
We already have a lot of trees that were weakened by Irene, plus all the rain that has fallen in the Northeast this autumn, and this whole root system is very susceptible to toppling trees when you add very heavy wet snow on top of them.
Now, don't worry about Halloween stealing all of the snow before Christmas. It's a long-term forecast, but the Farmer's Almanac is predicting a very, very white Christmas with blizzard-like conditions the week before. Rebecca, we'll see.
Yeah, we will see, and it might be okay then as much as it's not so much okay now. Whit Johnson in Washington, we appreciate it. Yeah, exactly. Thanks for being with us this morning.